Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
Unreal Engine is a great tool, but have you ever thought that Unreal is not ideal for the making the audio visual compared to the touch designer or other real-time software? Every time I build the audio visual in Unreal Engine, there were too many steps. I was like, if Unreal just had this or that, I could go to sleep before 4 a.m. So that's why I decided to make the plugin. No, our plugin for the artists. No, the plugin for those all who love the audio visual, which is called Auviz. What's up everybody guys, welcome back to Miyamaru tutorial. When I was creating the audio visual, I always felt there were a lot of steps to use and that it would be easier if there are this or that in Unreal Engine. So that brings me to come up with the 3 concepts of Unreal audio visual plugin, aka Auviz. First one, all in Unreal. If you already made the audio visual, you might know we have to root the touch designer. As I created the audio visual VJ tutorial before, we counted on the touch designer to analyze the audio like low, mid, high, and the beat, and send them via OSC to Unreal Engine. It's not bad, but ideally, it's gonna be cleaner and lighter if we skip the touch designer. Yes, I know. You guys probably love touch designer and don't want to take it out. But my PC sounds like a jet engine by learning the touch designer and Unreal Engine at the same time. 2. Works without the plane editor. Even you use the touch designer or audio capture component, we had to play the editor to check how it works. But what if we can see it without the plane editor? That would be cool since it would be working with the sequencer scrubbing as well. This is also one of the features a lot of people who requested to me. As I said at the intro, Auviz is a plugin for those who loves audio visual. 3. Real-time and rendering. I think this is really big. There are 2 types who require the audio visual. One is a VJ or audio visual live artist, like playing at the Mutech and any other audio visual event. Another is for music video and cinematic. So both is essential, right? So we need to implement the UI and the system for real-time and the custom sequencer for rendering. Looks like very complicated honestly, but don't worry, I never give up for delivering the best service for the artist. Now I can see you guys who have eager of audio visual through the screen. Yes, you guys, I can see your face. You are drooling. Okay, so let's take a look at the development. Before doing that, I just remind you that it's available to download the Auviz plugin from Miyamaru service page. So in the content page, as you can see, SoftDMX, JSX Shadows, and Auviz. So now it's super experimental, so might have bugs. So I hope you guys just take it and then play around the Auviz plugin and then see how it works. Let's take a look what I've done right now. So start with the conclusion. I created the UI and the system for routing the 3 audio bands, low, mid, high, to the blueprint in the level. So first, you need to set the meta sound source, which is custom meta sound source, and you also need to set the wave asset. So I'm gonna the music what I like. So I'm gonna import the 2 music, which is WAV, into the Unreal Engine and save it. So I'm gonna use this one. So in the WAV asset, I'm gonna get this one. So if you play and start, you can see the audio.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
So first one is a low, second one is a mid, third one is a high. What we want to do is pass this value to the blueprint function. So I already prepared some of the blueprint here in the plugins folder, Auviz content, and the blueprint. So this one is very clear to what's going on inside. So I'm gonna drop it down a little bit up, and then you need to refresh actor so that this system can find this blueprint because it's in a level. So when you scroll down, you can see that some of the function which has one float argument. So this first one, which is called scale change. So I made this function in the blueprint. So when I open up, so you can see the scale change, and this is very simple. You just have one float argument, and just change the scale with this one. Okay, so let's click on the low, and then when you start it,
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
and you can also change the value in a real time. Look, now it's a high, mid. So this UI calling this function with the audio bands argument. That's cool, right? So, and as you can see, it's working without playing editor. Look, I didn't play the editor, but yeah, of course, working with the playing editor. So when I play the editor, but you need to just refresh the actor because it's kind of different without playing the editor and playing the editor. So refresh the actor, and I need to find it again. Okay, yeah, I admit that it's not the best UI right now, and I'm gonna, for example, selector low and start.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
There you go. We can change the music if you want. Not only audio file, but also you can choose audio input device. Like in Touch Designer, it's audio device in chop. So this one is audio device input, and you can select the source of the audio device input. So I'm gonna use this microphone right now, and check on the low, or I don't know, mid, and the start. Yup. Microphone check 1 2 1 2, like that. So if you can get the audio out pin physically from the audio device, you can make the super cool audio visual in real time next to the audio artist. And maybe some geeks are curious how to make this custom tab or this custom UI. I just show you the main point to create that. So it might be helpful for creating your own plugin or own tool by yourself. So first of all, the tab is made by this function. F global tab manager have a register normal tab spawner that you can make tab, and it's like when you click the tab, you can call some function on spawn plugin tab. Is this in the spawn plugin tab has a return of the widget, and S new is like a make new UI. It's like kind of menu. When you click on it, you can make a new widget that I show you in the demo. So what is this one? So let's go back to this one. So this Auviz widget inherits the S compound widget. It's kind of different with like a normal utility widget. Maybe you can make it for the UI in a gameplay, but this is more like a general widget class. And in a construct stage, you can make some type of the widget. So first of all, you can choose a like kind of box. You can make the box, and in the box you can add another box, or you can add the button. You can add the combo box, which is a drop down menu. So when you construct, you can lay out it with C++ code. I know it's not kind of flexible than design with GUI. Right now everything is like made by CPP. So I know it looks very complicated. I wrote a lot of code, but I just want you to show we can make own widget own like a tab in Unreal Engine editor. We can customize the editor as you. I don't know, like I like that. I like that, like to customize the editor. So it's kind of growing my son. I don't even have a child, but I feel like that. I know it's much tough like doing this one, but I felt that. Sorry. Okay, let's go back to the Unreal Engine. Yeah, but I admit that this UI is terrible and some feature might be fragile, but still you can turn this scene into the audio visual.
Check the mic and make sure
So
it sound right,
next,
boys.
I have to do a rendering part. Yeah, I'm still working on that. Since it's complicated, it takes the time. I apologize that, but I would be really happy to encourage me in the comments or push the heart button and then subscribe my channel. And this is more important. As I said before, it's available to download from the Myanmar service. So log in the service with your account. If you don't have it, you need to sign up first. In the contents, I add the new content which is called Auviz, and you can download from. So this is a zip folder. So you just download the zip folder. Download anyway. So when you download it, you can see the this Auviz version. This is a zip, and you need to extract it so that you can see inside that there is a 5.3, 5.5, 5.6. So which is Unreal Engine version. So there's no 5.4. I'm sorry about that. I don't have a 5.4 right now. So for the 5.6, I'm gonna copy this one, and in your like a project folder, you need to add into the plugins folder. So like this. If you don't have a plugins folder, it's okay, totally okay to create a new folder, and you just call it the plugins and name it correctly so that the engine can understand plugins folder. And then when you open the your project folder, it should launch the project without error. If you got any errors or problem, just let me know or leave in a comment so that I'm gonna take a look at it. I also do the small update on the Instagram or X or LinkedIn, so feel free to follow me and then leave your request in the video comments. As I said before, I launched a new service, Myanmar service, that you can download the Softy DMX, GSX shadows, and Auviz. And except the GSX shadows, you can download the free and then quickly take it. I'm still opening the Patreon page, and I would super appreciate your support to Myanmar Room. And thank you so much for the Myanmar supporters. I always appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video, and see you next one. Ciao.